Author Gene Hill once wrote, "Whoever said you can't buy happiness forgot about puppies." Well, he's right, but Gene Hill forgot about adult dogs. Often when we think about the joy a dog can bring to our lives, we overlook older dogs in favor of adorable little puppies with boundless energy. In reality, adult and senior dogs are better, or at least just as good to adopt as puppies for various reasons. You should adopt an adult dog because you're aware of their personality, they adapt easily, they are easier to train, you're saving a life, and you get just as much love from them as you do from a puppy. First, you can easily gain awareness of older dogs' personalities. According to the Chatham Animal Rescue, a humane society with years of experience with dogs, adult dogs already have a recognizable personality, while puppies still have yet to grow into their eventual personality. If you're looking for a dog to cuddle with or one to run with, you can determine which dog is best for you far easier with adult dogs than you can with puppies. When you adopt a puppy, you have no idea what you're going to get. The Chatham Animal Rescue warns that you can only predict how attached, how playful, and how dominant a puppy will be. But whenever you go to look with adult dogs, you can figure out most of these things just by petting them and playing with them, getting to know them a little bit. Picking a dog that has a personality that matches your needs is directly related to how easily they adapt to your lifestyle. The second reason to adopt an adult dog is that they actually do adapt to a new home and an owner easily. You may be hesitant to adopt an adult dog that you think is used to a routine that they have with a previous owner, but you shouldn't really have to worry about this at all. As an owner of 4 dogs, I can attest to the fact that dogs are quite resilient. I once had a dog named Buddy that had been abused at his last home. He was really timid and fearful, and it was hard to get him to trust us. Every time someone got up, he thought that they were going to kick him. This went on for about maybe a month, but after that, he was one of the best dogs that we ever had. My point is, dogs are resilient. They do adapt. Most of them have gone through plenty of owners and plenty of heartbreak, but they're really excited to get a chance to find their happy and permanent home. They want to please you, so you should have very few problems getting them adapted to your lifestyle. Once your dog is adapted and adjusted to you, they will listen to you easier. The third reason to adopt older dogs is that you can train them much easier than puppies because they are far more mature. You can compare dog maturation to human maturation. We have to go through infancy, childhood, and adolescence before we're fully emotionally and mentally mature. In infancy and childhood, we're all energy and we need to work on socialization. But in adulthood, you're a lot calmer. According to PetFinder.com, adolescence in dogs ranges from 6 months to at most 36 months. During this time, dogs like us are all energy, and for the first 2 to 3 years of their life, they're mentally and emotionally immature. They need continuous exercise, training, and socialization with humans and other animals. As you can probably tell, this is incredibly time-consuming. In comparison to puppies, most adult dogs are much calmer and they already know the drill. They're generally well-behaved and they know the rules. They just need to adapt to a new owner. According to the ASPCA, adult dogs can also be trained easier because they've had years of experience reading humans, so they can figure out what we're asking them to do. Again, this is like humans. The older we get, the better we get at reading others' emotions. We don't expect a toddler or a puppy to understand their parents' anger or frustration, but we do with adult dogs. Besides the ease of training, there is a much deeper reason for adopting an older dog. The fourth reason is that you're saving a life when you adopt an adult dog from the shelter. It goes without saying that most everybody wants a puppy at some point in their lives. Puppies are great. They're cute, lovable, fun, and they're all yours. Fewer people buy adult dogs because they want a puppy that they can raise on their own. I'm not a saint. I'd love to have a puppy as well. But if you adopt an adult dog, you're saving a life that otherwise likely would have been cut short. According to the ASPCA, every year, 60% of dogs are euthanized because the shelters are just overcrowded. Puppies have the best chance of getting adopted, so they keep them, and they euthanize the older dogs they think are taking up space. That's sad because all of those older dogs could be adopted by a loving owner, by any of us in this room, that would give them the best years of their life. The ASPCA website quoted that saving an animal's life offers an unparalleled emotional return on your investment, and you'll feel the rewards every day you spend together. I know this to be true because the dog that I mentioned earlier held this very meaning for me and my family. Saving a dog from this fate gives you a feeling incomparable to anything else, and it creates a special kind of bond and love between you and your dog. The last reason I'll give you today is that you can get just as much love from an adult dog as you can from a puppy. If you've ever seen or read Marley and Me, you probably remember this quote from dog owner John Grugin. A dog has no use for fancy cars, big homes, or designer clothes. A waterlogged stick will do just fine. A dog doesn't care if you're rich or poor, clever or dull, smart or dumb. Give him your heart and he'll give you his. How many people can you say that about? How many people can make you feel rare and pure and special? How many people can make you feel extraordinary? Now you may be thinking, wait a second, Marley was a puppy. Well, you're right. But this quote rings true for dogs of all ages, not just puppies. I know from experience that a dog brings joy, warmth, companionship, and laughter to your life, no matter at what age you adopt them. Puppies, like Marley, are great, but their capacity to love is maximized by their youth and their innocence. They probably haven't experienced the kind of cruelty and violence that some of the older dogs at the shelter have, and that leaves them with emotional scars. But dogs do learn to trust again, and they can open their hearts to an owner that truly wants and enjoys them. Once again, this is like humans. We all have bad relationships, but that doesn't mean we can't find a match. Dogs of all ages can find a compatible owner. Most dogs will come to the door to greet you, some give kisses, or if they're anything like my dogs, they'll threaten to break down the door before you even get out of your car. A dog does exactly what John Grugan said. They make you feel rare and pure and special, and their capacity to love is unlimited. That goes for adult and senior dogs, not just puppies. With this being said, I hope that when or if you are ready to get a dog, you take time to consider all of these factors. Puppies are tiny bundles of joy, but adopting an adult dog is much safer, easier, and equally, if not more, rewarding. The joy, laughter, and love that our adopted adult dog Buddy brought to my family were life-changing. Through his comical dancing and begging for food, his loving nature, and his energy, he brought my family together. He was a great fit for us since we picked him out as an adult. When he died, it was a tough day for all of us because he had made us feel rare and pure and special, just like John Grugan said. I hope that someday you can all find adult dogs to save that bring the same feelings to your life.